Ladies and gentlemen, I greet you all and I hope everything is holding up well for you out there. So, today I want to talk about Cyber Crimes Amendment Bill Come Act. Anyway, I apologize for that, but let us delve deeper into it. So, what does it entail? What is it? This thing prohibits the use of electronic media to promote terrorism, number one, extreme religious and cultic practices. Okay? In other words, let me rephrase it. It modernizes the law, okay, to deal with the following: new forms of cybercrime and digital fraud. Unajua sahii manze vitu zimechange, things have evolved digitally, so there are new ways of maneuvering the social media space, and it's only fair if we amend it to. By the way, I'm discussing this thing, I'm trying to look at the positives of it for this clip in particular. The next one you can advise on what to focus on based on what we do today. Now, I just said new forms of cybercrime and digital fraud. Number two, the misuse of virtual accounts and digital assets. Okay, you see, people have invested into the digital assets nowadays through crypto, NFTs, and etc. And other virtual accounts from different platforms. So the amendments aims to deal with misuse of it. Okay. Learned friends, you can help demystify what misuse is and how you stretch it. How do you define what is the contrast between misuse, abuse, use, and not using, etc. Number three, the websites are used for promoting terrorism. Rather, websites used for promoting terrorism, cultism, and child abuse. Terrorism, cultism and your extreme religious activities, and child abuse. So a question to ponder: does it give the government right to shut down a website or a platform? I think the answer is no, because they can only do that through a court order. Without that, it's impossible. Now, let's look at the amendments to Section 6. Okay? What does they allow the state to do? It allows the state to do the following. Number one, rather, let me rephrase it. Amendment to Section 6, it only allows the state to act if there is evidence or proof that a site promotes the following. Number one, unlawful activities. Number two, inappropriate sexual content, especially involving minors. Number three, terrorism, or like we said, extremism. And generally, the process must go through a judicial process, okay, and not political discretion. So politics aside, of course there are urgent cases where, especially when it's to do with terrorism or maybe child whatever, child abuse, etc. There are measures that can be taken to handle the situation first, as the due process has been followed. Like we all understand that can happen, right? Now, what are some of the new offenses under this amendment? Okay, we have cyber harassment. Unapata sana kubuli and then the person that is being bullied commits suicide. You can imagine. So that is, you have to be charged. Okay. Another one is communication offenses, especially unapata msana kutumia email, a phone call, texts. You know, some come as spams. So once you click, they have access to your information. So that is very risky. It aims to protect that. You also have virtual assets, like I said, crypto, promotion of illegal activities. Okay. whereby the court can order removal or closure of website promoting such activities. Okay. Now I have a question. Can you be arrested for criticizing the government? You as a citizen. What do you think? Well, I think criticism, satire, opinions, etc. are not offenses under the law. Okay. So what's criminal? Based on that statement, what is criminal? It is the use of digital platforms, okay, to commit crimes that we just mentioned earlier. Other than that, you're free to express yourself. And who enforces this law? It is the National Computer and Cybercrime Coordination Committee. And their key role is mostly to coordinate. Now, they do that with the help of other bodies that help to enforce this, like law enforcement, intelligence, and other authorities. As I finish, what does this law mean for you? Where come an ordinary citizen, an ordinary Kenyan? How do you feel, or how are you affected by this law? You are protected from what? And how does it help you? How does it protect you? Number one is online fraud. Online fraud is very, very common. Number two is identity theft. Someone can create a pseudo account cloning you, so it protects that. Another thing is cyberbullying, which I have actually talked about quite a bit. Another one is extortion. Wazee wasa wakomboka online ni wengi. Defrauding people. Child exploitation. Now there are limits to it. What doesn't it limit? The limits are rights to express yourself online. As in, you are free to express yourself. Freedom of expression. Freedom of expression is how do I put it? It's allowed, like it's your right. Okay. Banter, satire, everything. It doesn't limit, or rather allow, the government to spy on you, okay, or censor without court process. So the everything is under the confines of the law. Okay. Now you can give your comments, feedback, likes on what to focus on next. Another one is dropping soon. Otherwise, have a great day. Have a great week. Have a killer week this week. Thank you.